Then we have shaft. We are comparing with our solid. Hello, Mr. Bari there. Okay. 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 If you are comparing with our SolidWorks, draft shaft performs the same operation as that of revolve. Okay, the name shaft comes from the most because it is most commonly used in creating shaft, as we have guessed. As you have guessed. Okay, part. And for revolving it, what we do is the other thing is also possible. Okay, first select this, go to this sketch, this profile selection, select, click here, and draw our object which is to be drafted. Okay, I'm just drawing something like this. Where is trim tool? SolidWorks. Toolbox name. Look at the book and which one? Which one? Ah, here. Ah, okay. I right clicked. Toolbox name. You look at the notebook and say you have written this thing down, right? Yes. Okay. It is under operations toolbox. We have relimitation. There we have quick trim. Okay. Fine. Vishnu, please note it. Okay. I'm just simply drawing a figure, and also I'm drawing an axis of revolution using our axis tool. If I'm using axis tool, the axis will be automatically detected. You see, I'm giving an exit. Are you there? Hello? Ah. After finishing the sketch, I'm giving an exit workbench. You see, as I have already selected the shaft tool and came to the to the workbench, I mean to the sketcher workbench, and also I have used the axis line. Okay, so it automatically detected the axis line, which is the sketch axis, and the profile which we draw now. Preview. Oh, there is some problem. Yes, yes. Just click here, okay, and let me look for the opening here. Okay, what was the toolbox again? Toolbox for trimming. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Under operation, limitations. Okay, don't need to by heart the names of the sub options. At least this is enough. Getting here, we will find it, this tool anyway. Exits. Okay, you see, if there was no that axis, we have to manually select the axis of rotation. Okay, it can be about any axis, x, y, z, or any axis, or edge of some other part can be set as an axis. That's all depend upon our model and all. Okay, there are many other ways to draw this figure also, which I'm now going to draw, but I am just using for our convenience. Okay, you see, if I'm going for direct through sketch, I'm not going to the shaft tool first. I'm sketching the figure first, then drawing. Okay, practice any method. Those all are not. That's all our wish. Okay, I have drawn this. I don't need it like this. I need these two lines to be intersected. So where, how we can get the relationship? A toolbox name. That is a tool name. Toolbox name is constraint. Okay. Select the objects line and this edge. Hold control. Select this. What happens? Select this. Go to constraints event dialog box. Give coincidence. Coincidence is not happening because there is some other coincidence has been taken. I think. No, there is no other coincidence. Then what? Okay. But when I selected earlier, it was the entire face only. You see. Okay. That's where this stood. You see, if I'm moving to geometrical element filter, select this, hold the control, turn off this tool, hold the control, select this thing, go to constraints if any dialog box, constraints. Okay. Here I haven't drawn any axis. I'm giving exits. And when I go to shaft and select the object, you see, it is asking for an axis. There are a number of ways in which we can define axis. One is just right click here. Either it will ask us to create a line. We can create a line and do mention that as the axis. Or we can say z axis. Z axis is in this direction, right? There is a compass here. This thing is called compass. Okay, compass. This compass. And here we have z axis. Either I can right click and say z axis, or there is another way. I'm just deleting this clear selection, or I can just move my cursor to this face. It will automatically detect the axis, or I can go to this vertical direction. I can mention that as the axis. In different ways, we can mention the axis. You see, there is an option called the create line. Okay, create line. There is another tool in which we will learn this option in detail. Okay, hello. You see, we will be learning this tool, this line tool in detail. That is same as this one. Okay, but these problems were not there. What if we have already drawn the axis line while creating this sketch? I'm double clicking on this element so that I'm moving on to the sketching interface under axis. If I have drawn this thing, that problem was not there. It will automatically detect the axis. It will automatically detect the axis, which is the sketch axis. Okay. So that those are the options under shaft. Okay, the total of this thing has to be 360 degree. Also here also we have an option for giving thickness and all. The same options will be coming for groove. Only difference is it will be removing objects. Fine. Okay. This is shaft and groove. Then I am not moving on to these tools. I am just saying one of the tools from my our dress up features. Dress up features is same as our modifications tool. It is for giving fillet chamfer and all. Here, which the tool which I am saying is the basic filleting tool. Okay, basic filleting and chamfering tool. You see, there are some number of options are there, but it is. I'm saying this thing so that while practicing, these tools will be used. These tools will be used. Okay, you see, click on this edge fillet and select. It is asking for objective fillet. I can mention this edge and give the radius value. Preview. Okay. It will get it, that will be filleted. Similarly, you can give chamfer also. Here, either mention the length or the angle, two length or one length and angle. I'm selecting this edge, mentioning the length and angle, preview. Chamfer is there. Okay, that is revolve, groove, edge, fillet and chamfer. Okay, and just